I'ma just let this music play just for a couple minutes while I get some stuff ready real quick and see how many people gonna join me up in here. Cause I really don't do Periscope as much as I would like to. But I have a goal for April to do it more often. Like maybe every other day, every 2 days, maybe something like that. But that's what I'm planning on doing. I don't know if nobody is even in here. I can't tell. But so I got me some hair. Okay. Okay, girl. I usually wear my afro every day. And that's cool or whatever, but I just wanted to switch it up for today. Or for these weeks. I don't know. I wanted to incorporate some options into what it is that I've been doing. Okay? My friend, my best girlfriend, had a long conversation with me the other day talking about options. She like, girl, I stopped and talked to this lady, and she was telling me it was a work-related situation, but the lady was telling her, the gist of the conversation was that people have options, and people don't necessarily know what their options are. People don't even necessarily exercise their options, but they are always there. So I got me some hair because it's an option, and I can do it, right? So let me write this stuff down real quick, and then I get into what I want to talk about. What I will be talking about. What I will be talking about today. I'll get into it. This little thing, my blouse, this makes me feel like a judge. Like I'm a judge. Like they just call me Justice Johnson. Do you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I'm rendering decisions. Okay? I'm a grown woman making decisions and choices. You feel me? All right? So let me get this stuff ready. Now, the last time I was on Periscope, I only did it one time. But the last time I did it, I could see people joining and stuff. Maybe ain't nobody came up in here yet. Maybe y'all busy. Happy Monday. You know? I hope y'all busy and productive. So I understand. Yeah. All right. So what I'm talking about today is people know what they do. A couple weeks ago, I was talking to a friend, a coworker, and I have been noticing on her Facebook page. I'm only gonna be on here for a couple minutes because it's Monday. It's Motivational Monday. All right, and on Mondays, I like to try to set the skeleton or the framework for my week. So I set up everything that I need to do. I write it all down, every little thing, even if it's like going to the gym. I got a plan today to go to the gym later on today. So even if it's like going to the gym, I set up, I write down everything it is that I want to accomplish for the day. But on Monday, I do it for the week. It's a little... It's less specific on Monday, but after I get the major things done on Monday, then Monday night I sit down and chart out a plan of accomplishment for for the rest of the week, the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I have specific things that I get done or that I task to get done on those other 4 days of the week. And that way, I'm able to keep track of exactly what it is that I need to do, exactly what it is that I'm aspiring to do outside of my day-to-day living and stuff. And, you know, on Friday, it's just a little sense of accomplishment. A lot of people don't like Mondays, but I love Mondays because I'm fresh. I'm refreshed. You know, I was able to sit in the house for a full day without nobody bothering me or whatever. So on Monday, you get the happy me. By Friday, though, by Friday, I ain't gonna say I have an attitude. I'm just gonna say that I be needing a break. I be needing some downtime by Monday. But anyway, today, so what we talking about is people know what they do. So I was talking to my coworker and everything, and she was saying, and I was paying attention to her on Facebook. She was saying that you know, people, she wished that she could treat people the way they treat her. She wished that that she could do people the way they do her, but she not set up like that. And you know, basically she's tired of getting taken advantage of. And I'm like, okay, now I've observed a lot. And so I have been, you know, observing her statuses and stuff like that. But I had also, since we are co-workers, had an opportunity to watch her work in the past. You know, it's whenever you make an observation, it's not like I'm like, or whatever. But you can just notice, you know, some things that people do. And one thing I noticed that she does is that she treats people badly. She might not think that it's a bad treatment that she's giving to people in the moment, but when you go back over it, it's not necessarily bad. It's just rude. It's not friendly. It's not nice. You know what I'm saying? So I have observed her like she'll get smart with people, which is really harmless. You can talk to the people however you want to. I prefer to be you know, kind and respectful. I try to be patient and all of the stuff, you know, give people the benefit of the doubt. All of the stuff I would want somebody to do for me, I try to do. But it does take work, and not everybody is like that. And you're not obligated to be like that. That's the harsh reality of the world. Nobody is obligated to be nice to you. All right? Nobody has to open the door for you. Nobody has to tell you God bless you or thank you or good job. Like, all of those things are like the cherry on top. Those things are you know, given because the giver wants to release that into the atmosphere. So, she was like, yeah, you know, one of my friends, I allowed my friend to use something of mine, and they took it, and I'm trying to switch the scenario up just a little bit because I don't want to talk about her situation specifically, and I don't want her to feel like I'm talking about her or whatever. But she was like, I gave a friend access to something personal of mine, and do you know my friend did me bogus? I mean, they've been left me with the responsibility of X, Y, and Z, and I just don't understand why or how or, you know, why would they do me like this? And I was like, you know, people only can treat you the way you allow yourself to be treated. So if you allow a friend or a family member, a significant other, whomever, to take your things or to take advantage of you in any way, some people won't do it, okay, because they don't want to. But some people will do it, and they will expect you to set boundaries for how you interact with other people. I had a friend in college when I was younger, and I really struggled with setting boundaries and standing up for myself. And it really honestly came from a place of wanting to be accepted and wanting to be loved and wanting everybody to be my friend and stuff. So anyway, I had this friend that I was real close with in college, and we even got to a point where we lived together. Okay, she was a cool girl and everything, and I still keep in touch with her, and I still love her to this day. But she taught me a really valuable lesson about myself. I had misplaced my sleep scarf. You know, y'all got to sleep in a scarf and everything. So I misplaced my sleep scarf, and I noticed that she had it. And I was like, you know what? I have another scarf or whatever. I'm just going to go ahead and use this other scarf. I ain't even going to trip. So I ended up talking to her later that day or the next day or something. And I said something about my scarf because she had it right then. And she was like, what's the problem? I'm like, it's mine. What you talking about? Like, give it back. Like, you don't even need it. Like, you know, give it back. It's mine. She was like, what? You the one who let people just take stuff from you. And I was thinking to myself, I paused for a minute and I heard what she said. And of course I got my scarf back or whatever. But what she said stuck with me. I did like let people take stuff from me. And I would never take nothing from nobody else. I would always give people back their things or whatever. But there was this one time this girl let me, she was actually my sorority sister, let me wear a pair of her boots to this party. And I love these. Those boots were so cute. And I'm like, no, I cannot get these boots back. So I slick tried to keep the boots as long as I could, and she made me give them back. But what that showed me is that the same thing that this girl, my friend, was doing to me by taking my things, I turned around and did that to somebody else that I felt like I could do it to. And that kind of taught me a little bit about myself. Like, I don't want nobody taking and keeping my stuff. So therefore, I shouldn't be trying to take nobody else's stuff and keep their things. You know, as a friend, it's not like stealing because you can give it back or they can just come get it back or whatever. You know, some friends just take forever giving you your stuff back. But it's still rude, and it's like a violation of, you know, the fabric of the friendship or whatever. So then I vowed to myself to never let nobody take nothing from me. If somebody had something that was rightfully mine, I was gonna stand up for myself and get it back. Okay. So fast forward to my coworker or whatever. She would do people the way that she wouldn't want them to do her. And she would say, when people were doing her, when people were giving her a taste of her own medicine, she would say, oh, they're so wrong. They do me so bogus. Oh, they out of order. But in all actuality, you are just reaping the consequences of your negative behaviors. So when I say people know what they do, people know what they be doing. All right. Her friends know that they taking advantage of her because she ain't gonna do nothing about it. She not gonna stop them. She not gonna step up and be like, no, you're not finna do me like that. Or no, I'm not gonna give you this type of access into my life because I don't trust you like that. Or you haven't earned this type of access into my life, so I'm not gonna permit you to be there. They know she's not gonna say that. They know that she want to be accepted and have friends so much that she will pay. She will lose things. She will be taken advantage of just to have a person, a friend, whatever in her life. And it's not just a male thing, you know, her female friends do this to her too. So anyway, I had a full conversation with her about developing standards. You know, I suffered from very, very, very low self-esteem when I was younger and when I was in college and stuff, my first few years of college. And that caused me to make a lot of bad decisions and do a lot of things that were just totally beneath me. But my my esteem, my desire to be wanted, accepted, appreciated, needed, loved, all of that type of stuff play into the decisions that I was making that really were at a disadvantage to my best interest. And I had to talk to her. I had to say, check your self-esteem. Do you have an issue with your self-esteem? That's one of the things that we really don't like to talk about or to think about. You know, am I healthy? Is my self-esteem healthy? And when you find yourself making decisions and putting yourself in crazy situations just to be accepted, just to not rock the boat, just to not be difficult, just to make somebody else happy or appease somebody else, you got to stop and think about yourself. Stop and think about your own self-esteem. After I finished talking to her, I went to Walmart and I got some things from the store. And I observed the cashier lady as I was ringing out. She, the guy before me was an older white man, and she was a young black girl, probably like 18 or 19 or something. He was paying for his stuff, so he took all his money out his pocket, his change and everything, and he put it on the counter and put the change on top of the bills. So she said, "Sir, you have to put it in my hand." He said, "What?" And she was like, "You have to put the money in my hand." And then she held her hand out. And so he picked up the money and he put it in her hand. And I was still reeling from the conversation that I had with my coworker that I brought it up with this lady once it was my turn. I said, "You know, I'm really proud of you, because what you show that man is that you value yourself more than picking up the money off of the counter. That as a simple measure of respect to you, he must put the money in your hand, and you won't accept money being placed on the counter." I said, it's really important that we know our worth and our value, and that simple gesture there, that simple redirection there, show how much you value yourself and how you view yourself. And I encouraged her to never lose that. Never just let anybody do what it is that they want to do to you. You set the stage, you set the parameters, you set the tone of the treatment that you're willing to accept. If people can't rise to the occasion, if people can't meet you there, if people can't do what it is that that you are expecting or requiring to have dealings with you, then simply cut them off. Refuse. You can redirect. If they follow suit, they follow suit. If they don't, then they gotta go. All right. A lot of times we give people all of these chances to get it together. Oh, I'm gonna teach them how to treat me. I'm gonna teach her how to treat me. I'm gonna be patient with her, and then she'll understand that what she's doing is wrong and what she's doing is hurting me. And then once she understands what she's doing is wrong and what she's doing is hurting me, then she'll magically start treating me better. And that's not how it works. You set the stage in the very beginning for your dealings with anybody. What you accept, what you allow will continue to persist. And if you never check it, then it will increasingly get worse. If you have somebody that in your life that is saying really disrespectful or demeaning things to you, even in a joking way, they could say, "Girl, you fat. Girl, look at that roll hanging over your pants." You know, they can say, "Ooh, you look ugly like that." I wouldn't do that if I was you. Girl, nah. I would think about, wearing this instead of that because, okay? Like, those things snowball into negative treatment in other ways. Soon she'll be telling, other folks, "Girl, I hope she don't got on that wig today." I hope she don't got on that wig today because I'm so tired. It was this lady at work. Now I got this short wig that I love. People tell me that I look like an old lady, like I'm the Supremes or something. I don't feel like I look like the Supremes. I see how they could say it, but I don't think that I look like it. I think I look so cute with that wig on. So I wear the wig whenever I feel like wearing it. I'm going to make a video with the wig. I wear the wig whenever I feel like wearing it. But it's this lady that work with me, and she cute. She could be like my big sister or whatever. But she always try to get slick and say, girl, you got on that wig. Girl, you look a hot mess. Girl, this. And so I had to start going in on her so that she would understand that I don't play that. All right, now you cannot like my wig all you want to, but keep your mouth shh, okay? Because I don't tell you about all that ratchetivity you be doing. All right, I keep that up here and make a conscious decision to never look ratchet like you. All right. But if I would allow her to just be at liberty to tell me how she feel, what she thought about decisions, personal decisions that I'm making that affect only me, then she will be at liberty to cut me down anytime she feel like it. Girl, why you got on them shoes? I hope Antoinette ain't wearing. She would even tell the people, Antoinette got on that wig. I hope she take that wig off. Why is you so concerned about my wig, girl? Why? Because I ain't concerned about yours. All right. So anyway, people be knowing what they doing. It's up to you to check them. It's up to you to set boundaries for engagement with you. It's up to you to stand firm in your convictions and how you feel and what you will and will not tolerate. And until you set those boundaries for yourself, then people will walk over you. People will take advantage of you. People will discount you. People will try to hurt you. You will be a second, an afterthought to everything it is going on around you, because nobody respects you enough to treat you as a woman or as a man, all right? As an adult, okay? It boils down to respect, okay? People disrespecting you because you don't respect yourself. People disrespecting you because you're going to tolerate it. People sitting up here taking their frustrations out on you because you are not in control enough of yourself to say, hey, you're not going to dump that on me, all right? Oh, you're not going to mistreat me because you had a bad day at work. Walk it off, all right? And come back when you get your mind right, all right? And if your mind ain't right, then don't come back. Another thing, we got to start cutting people off. I know that's not really what we want to do, and it was really difficult for me at one point in time. But I was in love with this guy. Love with him. I loved him. I just knew he was my husband. I loved him. That was my baby. I loved him. But he treated me so bad. Oh my God. He never hit me or nothing. But, I mean, if I said that I had low self-esteem in the beginning, you know, or I suffered with that in my past, he just, like, exacerbated it. As a grown woman, sometimes he would make me feel so low just from things that he would say or not say. Nonverbal gestures and stuff like that. Like, oh my God, he made me feel so low. And I had to realize that the reason why I was feeling like that was because I was allowing him to project all of his insecurities, his lack of confidence, his low self-esteem, and all of that stuff on me. And I'm like, oh, I love him. And he knows that I love him and that I'm down for him. And once he sees that I'm down for him, and once he realizes that I'm a good woman and I'm cute and you know, I'm a good asset to the team and stuff, he'll learn how to treat me better. He'll start being nicer to me. He'll start being more accepting of me and more accommodating. He'll be more supportive of my goals and my thoughts and my ambitions and, you know, how I feel, my feelings and all of that type of stuff. And in all actuality, I dedicated almost 5 years to this guy, and he never got it. He would tell me that he didn't want to be with me that he didn't love me, that he couldn't see himself with me in the future and stuff like that. And I would hear him. I would hear him, and when he would be saying it, I'd be like, yeah, right. To me, you don't love me, like, you don't see yourself with me, like, who don't see themselves with me? For real, right? And so I would think that I could change his mind. I would think that he was just playing. I would think that he wasn't serious. I would think that he was mad. But no, he treated me like that because I would go back for more. Not just from him, but other people who were close to him. They treated me with a lack of respect. They disregarded my feelings. And once I started to realize that he was serious and that he really did not like me, he really did not want to be with me, he didn't love me the way I loved him, I started to pay more attention to his treatment and the treatment that I was receiving from those people who knew him and stuff like that. And I would say, you know, why are you like acting like this? Why do you want me to like leave you alone? 'Cause you know I don't want to. Why? And he would never have an answer for me. So anyway, I decided to listen to him and believe him, and I left him alone. And I'm telling you, not 2 good weeks passed before he was slick trying to get my attention again. People who knew him walking around with a long face. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what I'm thinking. They don't know where I'm going with it. They just know that the doormat that was there is not there no more. They see this doormat all washed up, all clean. You know what I'm saying? They see that, but they know that they are not at liberty to cut up on that doormat like they used to. Okay? They know they can't open their mouth and say whatever it is that they feel like saying to me no more. Okay? He know better too. All right? And the thing is that, honestly, when people show you their true colors, you gotta believe them. I feel like if I ever get back cool with him again, after he know we cool again, and I'm his friend, I'm just a nice person. After I be back nice again, and everything all good, guess what we gonna be having again? Why you wearing your hair like that? That look a mess. Oh, you going out like that? Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to go no more. Oh, really? She did what? She ain't do this right? 'Cause those are people that know him. She ain't doing this right. She ain't doing that right. She ain't looking like this right. Soon as I'm natural, so sometimes I wear my little puff. When my little puff was a little puff, when my little puff was a little puff, I mean, these people talk so bad to me. Why you walk around looking like that? Ugh. Girl, you look a hot mess. And they still do. But I walk around with my afro. I walk around with my puff in their face. Okay? And I dare you to say something about it. Alright? But I know that if I were to go back to that he would do the same thing all over again. And he would give permission to all of his people to treat me the same way all over again, because I haven't demanded or required anything else. I haven't demanded or required any of them to treat me any better or to treat me any differently or to respect me or anything. So the moral of the story is you teach people how to treat you by what you are willing to accept. Alright? What you do to yourself and what you accept from other people sets the stage for how they are going to interact with you. If you talk down on yourself, talk about what you ain't, talk about what you don't have, talk about who you not and how you don't look, all of that type of stuff, then they're going to talk to you like that too. Alright? You got some things that you want to work on yourself, then work on them. Set you some goals. Destination Motivation, which is my business, we focus on helping people realize their goals. So we'll, do an assessment find out what goals that you need to accomplish or that you would like to accomplish, and then we try to path out to accomplishment. It doesn't happen overnight. Some goals are, long-term goals, and they do take time to accomplish, but in the accomplishing of those goals, your self-esteem is being refortified. Your self-confidence is being restocked. Your outlook on life is coming from a more happy place, because you have made the decision in yourself that the buck stops here, and you are willing to commit to the work to make sure that happens. All right. So anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. Got some stuff to do. People know what they be doing. Remember that. People know what they do. And if you got somebody in your life disrespecting you, treating you bad, ice them out. Ice them out. Refuse to accept that type of treatment from them any longer, and watch them turn it around. But now, once they come back, you're going to have to make sure that they know that you mean business. All right? You have to make sure that you let them know that you're serious about this new thing. Nobody's going to be calling you, all kind of words, names out of your given name. Okay? Nobody going to be giving you the booty piece of bread. Okay? They're going to give you bread from the front of the pack, or you ain't taking none. Okay? No more booty bread. All right? How you doing?
All right.
Good. Okay.